Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Fresh Baked Disney, the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. I'm your host, David. That is my co-host again.
And I can hear again.
Yes, very well done. I heard that.
Still some sinuses and congestion, so things are slightly fuzzy, but otherwise there's no pressure.
Would you say you're 100%?
Say I'm like 98%.
I'm gonna need you at 100 again.
Okay, let me call her here.
Because Sarah's not here.
Oh, that's why.
That's why. I'm gonna need you at 100. Sarah's sick again today. She may join us later if she recovers well enough, because she wants to catch up with this. I'm gonna stop jibber jabbering Redhead. And you know what? What Redhead? What about the pirate and the octopus? Let's talk about that for a second.
It's weirdly placed, but you know, it's a classic illusion.
Why is there an octopus?
And a Mark Davis-y sort of.
It is very Mark Davis.
Gag. It's a very Davis-y sight gag. So you know what? The placement's weird, and I don't totally buy Kim Irvine's explanation of it. But
yeah.
But you know what? I still enjoy it anyways.
It's better than The Mist.
Oh no, having the voices back,
I nearly lost my mind yesterday because I was not expecting that.
Again, I still don't think much of the dialogue.
I almost dropped the camera.
The actual auction scene, the dialogue's still rough. But you know what? I'll deal with that when we get the ghost.
You know what? In a year, nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna care in a year.
If we don't, well, the chickens will still see that.
That's true.
Okay. All those chickens.
All those chickens. What was I gonna say?
But not having tentacle face saying the same phrase every 5 seconds.
Oh God.
Instead, having Paul Frees and Extensiv's ghostly voices.
That's true, and it's the original. Yeah.
So it helps make up that we lost some Paul Frees voice work with the auctioneer.
That's true.
Changing. So we
now,
back
I seem to recall, and I'm gonna look this up hopefully between now and when I cut this video, that there is some Mark Davis art with an octopus in it.
There might be.
Because he did all the original art from back in the day.
And Claude
Coates?
Claude Coates, yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen, Ian, let's not delay. We've been kind of like hanging around here, or I have anyway, doing a little 360, hanging out, having some coffee. Let's go to Frontierland, Ian.
It's made of wood.
We're gonna go right through Frontierland. That's also made of wood, in order to go to New Orleans Square and see if we can't get an early ride on Pirates of the Caribbean. I will show it to you guys.
30.
Huh?
It's already 30.
Well, that 30's not bad. Goes quick though.
You have to say for this time of the morning.
Right. No, normally you can walk on for a good hour after the park opens.
But it's shiny and new.
Well, okay. There's more than just those two things. I scrubbed the two videos next to each other yesterday in my software so that I could go frame by frame. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of differences.
I'm assuming the others are more subtle things that won't stick out.
Very subtle things, yeah.
I mean, so much lighting improvements, because they've been struggling with lighting in the caverns.
Well, that's the thing. There's more light in certain areas, but oddly, there was less light in. I don't know. We'll see. But I want you to keep your eyes peeled.
It's like lighting bounce, because like those first caves, they've had lights go out regularly all the time.
Yeah. So yeah, pay attention to those differences. I'm gonna do a before and after video as well. So hopefully catch everybody up. But for example, one of the pirates has a different shirt on.
Okay.
I don't understand, but that's the case. He's got a different shirt on. And they gave one of the skeletons a leg that it didn't have a leg before.
Interesting. That's interesting.
I want to see if you can find the leg. It's a scavenger hunt.
Used to, and then it got broken, take away, and they restored it. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know, but it was so obvious. I asked Liz, "Hey Liz, is that a new leg?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's a new leg." So, I mean, it's a thing.
All right then.
Yeah. So keep an eye out, guys, or watch the old video, Ian, when we ride. Like I said, I'm not going to show this to you because I just put up the whole ride through yesterday. So.
You can't just beam it into my brain right now.
What's that?
You can't just beam it into my brain right now.
Well, I did already through the internet.
But that's like 2 days from now, not now.
Are we doing a Spaceballs bit?
I was thinking more like Doctor Who, but sure.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know Doctor Who. I know Spaceballs. What time is it now? That was before, this is now, or?
You lost me.
Oh, you haven't seen Spaceballs?
Like once.
Oh my gosh, Ian.
I remember enjoying it.
Okay, just look up the scene and just watch that scene.
What the hell am I looking at? When does this happen in the movie?
Now. You're looking at now, sir. Everything that happens now is happening now.
What happened to then?
We passed then.
When?
Just now. We're at now.
Go back to then.
When?
Now.
I can't.
Why?
We missed it.
When?
Just now.
Okay, I remember bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Like
Pizza the Hut.
Spaceballs, the flamethrower.
Yeah, the marketing scheme.
The quest for more money. Yeah,
we were here yesterday, and this thing, we were at a rope
I saw
drop.
the photos. It was bonkers all day, and the wax kept going down.
Immediately, this was they messed it up because they didn't open up where the Fast Pass queue would be, they left it empty, as if there were going to be Fast Pass, but there wasn't any. So about 30 minutes after they opened up the Fast Pass line, so a whole bunch of people got to jump.
Imagine what it'll be like when the Fast Pass return gets backed up.
Yeah, no, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. But yeah, we got a lot of people here looking to enjoy Pirates. Amazing what they did to the queue as part of the remodel. Don't you think?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Don't you think that's great?
If anything, I mean, there's probably some paint that could have been touched up.
Yeah, it's supposed to look run down.
Right, but you don't want chipped paint. There's a difference between run down and chipped, and like unintentional.
Well, as long as it's not before 1970 something, and it's not lead based.
Well,
but
you know, there's a couple walls over there where there's like details painted on.
Yeah.
Right? And when that stuff wears off, it doesn't look.
I'm just kind of
I know.
doing what I do.
I know you're making a goof, and I'm just running with the actual with the serious part.
I know, right?
I'm like, no, but I actually mean it.
You're so literal. Look at this paint. Look at it. You know, here's something that'll make people sad if they haven't been already to Pirates. They figured out a way to take out the smell.
I mean, that one here is just bromine. It's just bromine, so it'd be kind of weird to get rid of it.
They figured out a way to get rid of bromine. Come on, Ian. No fresh bake. All this smells exactly the same. This little backup is just like it always is. It's like the 405 at 5 o'clock. Or the 5 or the...
5 where you're passing the construction that will never end.
What are they doing?
I think they're expanding lanes, but in the meantime it's down to like 3. Which means everything gets squeezed down.
Yes. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of outrage. No fist shaking.
Well, first of all, 99% of guests will never notice. The vast majority of guests will never even notice.
It's the vocal minority that notice.
And even then, like, it's a small amount who are actually angry about the being changed, and others are just like, oh, I just think what you put in isn't as good.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's true. They're okay with the change, but it's not a good change.
yeah, like, I ended up being a pirate.
Yeah. Well, we'll get into that. We'll get into that after we ride. 'Cause I have a feeling Ian is going to be blown away by how amazing all these changes are.
I think you're
Ian is going to be. We won't be able to get him to shut up. He will be
Not for the reasons you think.
completely off the fence. He won't be on the fence at all. He will just say, it'd be like me during Mission Breakout, I'm predicting.
See, I think you're easily swayed by the hype of things being new.
I do like me some hype.
And there's nothing inherently wrong with that. But it sometimes can blind you to more critical thinking.
I am blind.
It's the rolling! Drink up the artist! Yo-ho!
Quiet, just stop! Well, now, you swabbies, what may I offer for these hearty eggs? Everyone an egg layer! There, you filth rat!
Quit your clucking! The gentleman wants the rum! Don't you, boy?
We're getting ready early. You're getting ready early, and for for Pirates of the Caribbean crowds.
They've got these ropes.
Yeah.
That way.
Wow. All right. Well, we just finished, Ian.
Yeah, I mean, it's right. Like, the actual auction scene is like the redhead being a pirate is cool. I don't think the scene plays out as well because the dialogue.
Right.
But the tunnel is a good compromise because getting that dialogue.
Yeah.
The little mini like transition scene is odd to have there, but I like it.
You mean the octopus thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the little just a classic, simple, disappear, reappear illusion thing.
Very basic.
Yeah.
I paid close attention to it this time to find out how they did it.
Oh yeah,
It's
super
not
simple.
complex.
No, they do one just like that in the Imagination ride at Epcot.
Oh yeah.
It took me forever to figure out what they were doing. But once I realized, I'm like, oh, that's genius.
Literally, that's all they're doing.
Yeah.
I don't want to give it away yet.
Yeah. Either watch and figure it out, or look up how it works in during.
Well, I'm gonna break it
Epcot.
down. I'm gonna break it down in the before and after video.
I have a couple comments on lighting. No, not complaints, just observations.
Yeah.
That could be tweaked, but not complaints.
Well, did you notice that the chess game was in total darkness?
Chess game.
When you just enter the grotto, the two pirates playing chess at the foreground,
Oh yeah.
where they're drinking in the background.
Okay, so then there's that. The guy with the bottle glowing was glowing really bright.
Very brightly
Maybe
glowing,
a
yes.
little too bright. Maybe just not completely just.
That was one of the things I noticed.
I think we dimmed a little down. There's a torch near the end that's really
Yeah.
bright, just like that.
Yep.
Barbossa's lit kind of oddly.
He's casting a shadow on the mast.
Again, there's a weird lighting going on there.
Yeah.
Just things that maybe just tweak.
Yeah. Did you see the leg?
No, I wasn't looking.
Okay. I was just looking at the concept art. The leg has always been there, but you couldn't see it before.
But the moment I heard "No fear of evil curses," I just got the biggest grin on.
Right? And of course, Ian already knows the dialogue. He was reciting the dialogue along. If you guys have never noticed, pay attention sometimes. I pointed this out last week, Ian. I don't know if you saw that in the video. We were on Haunted Mansion, and I could see you in the reflection at the end when you're finding out what ghost is going to be with you.
Yeah.
And you were reciting the dialogue, and I'm like, everybody.
In the buggy, it's not disruptive to anyone.
No, I'm not saying it is ever.
Yeah.
It's just interesting.
Because in the stretch room, people are talking along loudly. It's just,
Right, but you
do it
always
quietly,
you say it to yourself no matter where you're at. It's always quietly to yourself. But I think it's awesome that you know all the dialogue, all the rides, and all the songs and everything. I think it's great.
The narration for the holiday overlay too.
Oh, come on. So yeah, I caught Ian reciting the dialogue in the cave today on Pirates of the Caribbean. Dialogue that is, by all accounts, 20 years forgotten or so.
For most people. And
About 20 years.
Whenever they added Davy Jones,
Yeah.
what, 2005?
Yeah, so it's 13.
Nearly.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a
It's
long
been
time.
a while.
And again, I think that transition flows works so much better without Tentacle Face being, oh, hey, remember me?
Yeah.
Do you know who I am? I'll tell you my name, Davy Jones.
I wonder. I guess they felt like before, because the dialogue was always there, but it was always in darkness. And maybe they felt like there wasn't enough show happening there. There was this long stretch of no show, except for dialogue, being spoken over, some disembodied voice. Plus, they wanted to find another way to drop in, a film reference, Davy Jones.
I think the ride plays better without the film sections. I really think
it does. And part of me,
because instead of saying, "Oh, I know what that is," it keeps
Yeah.
you in that moment.
part of me was hoping when I saw that they had taken out Davy Jones, part of me was hoping they took out maybe one or two Jack Sparrows, or
No, I mean, I'll tell you, the barrel Jack Sparrow is harder to get rid of because
Yeah.
what was there before
Yeah.
was not.
No, yeah, I'm good with that. I'm fine.
So
Hey, look,
replacing that one's more difficult in terms of like story-wise.
Cousin Wing, making friends. But like the Jack in the women's clothes over by
Like
the
hiding
mayor.
behind the thing.
Yeah, I'm not. I really don't need Jack at the end.
No,
Don't need Jack at the end.
no.
I'm good with just the treasure room.
Honestly, Barbossa can say just have him not mention Jack.
I thought maybe they might go back to Blackbeard, because he was Blackbeard was the very original pirate, or at least I think he
No, they
was.
started with Davy and then they added Blackbeard when Pirates formed.
No, I mean when the ride first opened,
Oh, well, yeah.
because you can see his
True.
beard burning
Yeah.
in the old
Right.
videos. So they don't say it explicitly that that's him, but you assume Blackbeard's beard burned.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not about pirates. Fresh break. We're heading to Tomorrowland to go ride Star Tours. Now, you may be wondering, like Ian was, David,
Why
what possessed you?
voluntarily go on Star Tours. You hate screens, even the one on your own camera, because it's a screen.
Like, what are you...
It's my semi-running joke. You just hate screens so bad.
Oh, yes.
Even a basic device that has a screen you can't.
Yes. No. Well, I'm not in the screen, so that's good. No, we're going to Star Tours because, as we mentioned in the live stream last week on Thursday. By the way, the live stream thing, our Thursday night live stream. If you're not watching it, please do, because it's a different kind of show than you're getting here at the park. It's obviously Disney, but it's really good. It's becoming really kind of popular, like a thing. People enjoy just seeing Sarah and I riff, as opposed to just an hour of talking, as opposed to, because we don't get to do that in the park like we do on the live stream. So check out the live stream Thursday night, 7 o'clock on YouTube, and we'll talk. Often we'll give. Our discussion will sort of jive with what we're doing in the parks that week, or they'll, whatever news is happening in the Disney community. Anyway, check out Thursday night live stream, 7 o'clock Pacific. On that live stream, we mentioned that today, this Saturday, boy, that was a long way to get here. Tony Baxter Day.
Yes.
Today is Tony Baxter Day. The reason why I chose Tony Baxter Day as our day today, because we had so much fun doing Walt Disney Day a couple weeks ago, and Tony Baxter is my favorite Imagineer for obvious. I mean, the guy's amazing, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna show his win on Main Street at the end of the day, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
What? Oh, I thought I heard him coming on the street, or one of these cars.
I hear the dance. Yeah, they're coming up the street.
Oh, they are. They're on the streetcar. Let's go find the dance. Tony Baxter. You don't realize how big of a role he plays in modern Disneyland, because people know him, but they don't know him maybe as well as, I don't know, Yale Gracie or Claude Coates or John Hench.
I feel like at this point his name's probably a little to a younger audience is probably more known than those were.
Well, when they talk about like the history of Disneyland, he doesn't get mentioned. You know what I mean? Like,
I hear his name more than I've ever heard Claude Coates.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's because I'm doing all the homework for like Pirates and Haunted Mansion that I get that.
That may be.
Yeah, it could be. They're taking their sweet time getting down Main Street. So Star Tours, people, if you know who Tony Baxter is, then you know that he was involved in Splash Mountain and Big Thunder.
And Roger Rabbit, I believe?
No.
No, he wasn't.
Wasn't Roger Rabbit. Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
But he was also...
Some Epcot stuff, but there was also...
We're right, well, yeah, but I'm talking about just here in Disneyland. A whole land that he had planned got done over in Tokyo too, right?
Well, I mean, it came out of kind of evolution of what was planned for Disneyland that didn't happen.
Right.
They said, hey, we like this idea, let's see if we can repurpose the concept.
Right. And I just realized they're turning left, Ian. You're standing here like a couple of goofs. This guy's hauling. Wow.
I mean, there's a fire truck. He's got to get to the fire.
Where's the fire, buddy? One of the attractions that Tony Baxter is not as well known for, you never hear his name hardly ever, in connection with Star Tours. He's actually the lead Imagineer on Star Tours. He's my hero. But his idea was that, okay, we did Star Tours. He wanted to put Star Tours on wheels, basically.
Well, if you took that sort of platform and moved it.
And that's what you've got at Indiana Jones, is you've got the Star Tours gimbal on wheels, which is a pretty fascinating idea if you think about it. So that's where we're going to start. We're going to start our afternoon here at Star Tours, where he was intimately involved in the creation of the gimbal thing. This was, I don't know if it's well known, but the approval for this attraction was basically made by Eisner's son, who was just a young lad at the time, he said, Dad, I think this Star Tours thing sounds good, you should make it. And Eisner's like, okay, we'll do it.
Well, it's more like, was it Tony and them, they went to see like a flight simulator, and they're like, hey, we can use this idea.
I think I do recall something like that. One of these days when I do a Secrets and History of this one, we'll iron that out. We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out some of our other videos and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time. Fresh Baked!